guys? Welcome to the channel. Today, what do we have, Eric?
We got something pretty cool from...
Before we start that, what do we have?
Oh, we got new banners.
New banners,
this out.
guys.
Yes.
Southwire Tools and Equipment help bring this channel to you. Great people, Carrollton, Georgia. They do a lot for the community, more than any other company we've ever seen. They get their hands dirty. They get in. They're helping people. Support them. You already have something in your home. So, sorry. Go next.
You do. Yeah, you got... Everyone's got probably a little
Everybody's
bit of
got something with Southwire.
Everyone's got a little Southwire in them.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I like that.
You know?
They should, that's a new marketing campaign. Everybody's got a little Southwire with a heart.
Yeah.
You guys, let's talk a little bit about Home Depot and RYOBI, right? What do we know about RYOBI, Eric?
Probably the largest line of homeowner tools that I can think
DIY.
of. You know, DIY stuff. Both with the regular power tools. Now, probably not OPE, but in general, their SKUs.
Can I have that?
Definitely. Yes, guys.
Thank you. I'm sitting down for this.
You know, which is huge. I think their OPE line, I wouldn't say they're the largest ones out there, because you got Greenworks, you got Ego. Who else is a big player in OPE? For cordless stuff. I mean, I know steel and all those are, but I'm saying for cordless.
I don't know about steel.
Well, I think for their professional side, like their gas stuff,
really?
definitely.
I still never see guys using battery steel.
No, I'm not talking battery. I'm just saying. I'm saying on a battery besides RYOBI, Greenworks, and Ego.
Ego. Milwaukee has some.
No, but I don't think they're a huge player. They've only got like
Cobalt.
one of each. I don't think Cobalt's got a ton either.
No. Well, either way, RYOBI is the entry-level line at Home Depot, and you know, some of you right now are saying, "Oof, RYOBI, that's garbage. I'm clicking off." Well, you're losing.
I'd like to know why. If somebody is thinking that, I'd like to know why.
Why do you think RYOBI's garbage?
Experience you had, or is it because of the price, or what is it?
Because honestly, RYOBI's pretty damn good. I mean, RYOBI's a pretty damn good line. I mean, there's no problems we ever had. This new HP line, which is their horsepower line or high performance line, we've given them the mechanics next door. They have these little impacts, and they've been beating the snot out of them. Yeah. We gave them a recip saw. The recip saw broke in one of our videos, but we think it was user error. We think he overheated it, because it seems to be working just fine right now. But other than that, I mean, they've been beating this stuff up over there. They like it. It's inexpensive. It's their entry-level line. With the HP, they go brushless. They kind of get out of that entry level, like pushing to that prosumer level there.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit more features, definitely more power than the older ones. And
Skill makes outdoor power equipment.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Amazon, I believe, for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys, they came out with this trimmer right here. How much is it, Eric?
$119 if you get a bare tool, $149 with a battery, and I don't remember if it's a 2 amp hour or 4 amp hour battery.
I think it's I don't remember either.
We
got a 4 amp hour on it now, but.
And again, that's what's nice about RYOBI is the batteries. I mean, we do so many different RYOBI. There's so many different RYOBI tools out there. I can take, because of the One Plus, I can take this, put it on a drill. I can put it on
a fan.
You can put it on whatever it is. This, you know, which is nice. So that's one of the beautiful things about RYOBI.
Yeah. It's simple. It's light, but it's also kind of well built, right? I mean, it has rubber overmold here. You have your safety switch here. Another feature that it has, if you push this button right here, the whole handle turns, so you can go into edging mode, edge your sidewalk.
But it doesn't come with a wheel or anything. You just kind of have to hold it and go.
And we kind of figured out together that it doesn't really need that. You can still,
because of the way this is, and the way it is, you can almost just actually just turn it and hold it without doing that.
You can still hold it and turn it, no problem. What I do like though is this handle right here. A lot of them, when you screw them in, they're permanent until you use a tool. This just has a hand. You know, it is plastic, but you can just loosen it up and move it up and down the shaft if you like. You can't fold it easily unless you remove these two Phillips screws right here.
And you don't really want to fold it anyways because it's got a wire in there, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no shaft. That's the thing about I keep forgetting about brushless is the motors are at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah.
What else is down here, Eric?
The heart of it, like you said, you got the motor down there, which is brushless. You have the auto feed system, which is what? Because that's kind of, I don't see a lot of auto feed systems. Right.
Auto feed system, the only time I've ever seen it before is in Works. Now, you guys, what's the biggest problem with string trimmers? Those damn things at the end here, right? They're always, whenever you have to put string in it, like I've thrown weed whips out when I had to replace string because I'm like, oh my god, I can't deal with it. I'm just pitching it, right?
Nice to have your money, dude.
No, dude, no,
that's
it was bad.
Nice.
You know, in the early days, it was bad. But
dude, I remember in the early days when we had a string trimmer, I actually had a power cord, like where I'd plug it. You know my house. I would have to walk all around. Then you turn the corner, it gets stuck on something. You get all frustrated, and it was just a
It was horrible, you guys. So then they came out with all different styles. They came out with those little gator things. Remember that flipped around those big nylon cutters? Yeah, those were good too. You had a fence.
Yep.
Then they came out with the ones where you could put the string through and then click, click, click.
Which I wish this had.
Really?
I love that because, like you just said, sometimes it's a pain. You're trying to wind it. Now this only has one string, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's definitely easier putting string in the one line than it is in 2 lines.
Yeah, basically to put string in, you guys, you just pull this out and you run the cable around it, the .080 line, and then you can just stick it through the hole, and then you push down on it and you click this in. That's it, right? Then when you first turn it on, if it's long, it's gonna hit this little cutter here and cut it off. That's the only thing I don't like too about the auto feed, because I feel like it runs until you cut it off. So you're always losing a little bit of line there, because it's a little bit longer until you trim it off.
True. I like the actual bump. I like being able to control that and hitting the bump.
Yeah, some people do. I don't, because most of the times when I bump it, it doesn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of trimmer do you have that's not working on?
The bump? Pretty much every bump one I've had.
I've had the Eagle for years. That bump still works. I got the Greenworks. That still works, you know. I think maybe the older models, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, you guys, for the money, it's not bad. You go to Home Depot. I'm a big fan of RYOBI. Honestly, I can't think of anything wrong with them. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, granted, just like every other brand, DeWalt, Milwaukee, they don't make everything the best, right? There's like that 10% area that's gray that's like, they maybe shouldn't have made that. It kind of sucks, whatever. But other than that, 90% of these tools are good. TTI, the parent company, is good. I mean, you know, they're pumping out good stuff. They don't want to pump out junk. This is not a bad deal. I would recommend searching that whole section and looking. If you're already in the RYOBI lineup, no-brainer.
I think so too. Yeah, because it's got the power, like you said, for homeowner. It's got what you want to do. You know, granted, you're going to do a lot better with an actual edging tool than you will with this, but you're still going to get a nice line. You know,
dude, for like Bodie, someone that lives out like in a city. You know, you live in Chicago, dude. Your yard's as big as this table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still need a mower. You still need a trimmer.
Gas. I mean, it's more of a pain with gas.
Gas
is one of the beautiful things that I still brings a smile on my face every year, because I'm at that age where I used to have to deal with gas, and you start up every year, you'd have bad gas, bad spark plug, whatever it was, and you'd be messing around. And that's why you'd never want to cut your grass the first time of the year, because you knew this is going to be an all-day event trying to fix everything. Now, it's great. Hey, the battery's charged, you just go out there, and it just runs. Okay,
but I am going to ruin Eric's smile on that one, because I actually whipped out a gas machine the other day, and it started the first time.
Did it really?
Actually work.
What was it?
It was the Echo Power Head, because I was doing the BRD edge trimmer.
But did you put True Fuel in there?
True Fuel.
Okay.
But I hadn't started in 2 years, and it started right up.
That's
True Fuel
good.
worked. I mean, True Fuel is expensive, but I will give it to you. Dude, by the time you're done, oh my god, it's loud.
The noise, the
dude,
vibration.
like I still heard the crackling in my ear.
Yeah.
From it being so loud.
Right,
like,
and the vibration, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, they're just dirty. You know, I put it in my truck. There's a little fuel leak here and there. It's like, which way do you got to put it? You don't have to worry about that with this.
And there is a place for it. Obviously, with the pros, they still need that. I still get it. Battery technology is not even close to helping them out yet, but there's a place. But for the homeowner, battery all the way.
Right. So yeah, you guys, you can't go wrong with RYOBI. Tools and Actions is big proponents of RYOBI. They don't advertise with us. They do sometimes. They don't right now. You know, doesn't matter if they advertise or not. They're good tools. They're good tools. If you own RYOBI, you're probably gonna have it the rest of your life, unless it gets stolen or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, think about what RYOBI tool has broken on you recently. Nothing.
I had one that was junk. It was actually string trimmer.
Really? Maybe early on.
No, but it was the gas one. I had one, and the motor you could not pull. Something seized on it. It was brand new. I could not do it. I replaced it. I got a brand new one, and after probably the 4th time I used it, same exact thing. Now it's probably not on the market anymore. And again, like Dan was saying, every tool company has their issues with certain things. You know what I mean? It doesn't take away what I think about RYOBI. I still love RYOBI. I think it's great.
In those days, it was more like, remember Home Light?
Yeah, are they around anymore?
Yeah, I think that was TTI. I'm pretty sure that was TTI.
You might be right.
Yeah, I used to have RYOBI string or Home Light string trimmers.
That was the big thing. They were kind of like a major. Like a
Home Light
big brand
never made a mower though. They never made a mower.
No.
Either way, you guys, like I said, you can't go wrong with RYOBI. If you've already purchased this, you made a good purchase. If you're looking, it's going to be a good purchase for you, right? It is the entry level. The HP does give it that little bit of brushless power, that edge, but
you're going to get a little bit longer runtime with it, and you know.
But you are bringing up price, so do shop these things. You might be able to get a Milwaukee on sale, get a Ego on sale, a Greenworks, you know, a DeWalt per se, whatever. And
I don't know if I'd go with Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee. This is not a knock towards Milwaukee, but if I'm going OPE, the only reason I'd ever go into Milwaukee is if I get a lot of the Milwaukee tools, and then I want something for the house. If I want straight, like I want something good, it's this Ego or Greenworks, man.
And here's the thing about Milwaukee too, right? And this sucks for Milwaukee. Like their very first blower that they got, I was so oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. I literally gave it to my sister, and she's like, dude, this thing is horrible. She went and bought an Ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like night and day. She'll never go back. And I mean, not that was wrong, but I don't know why that thing came out. To me, Milwaukee doesn't do it for me, OPE-wise. They just don't feel right.
They don't have a lawnmower. They don't have any of that stuff to get into.
But granted, I spend thousands of dollars a year on Milwaukee. I think they make great stuff. Their pack out is awesome. Their impacts are awesome. They just lead the charge, right? They're the company to follow. But for OPE, I think they just have it out there just to have it out there. I don't think that...
It's not the forefront of their stuff. It's
I've never heard anybody say,
we can do it, so let's do it.
I've never heard anybody say how awesome Milwaukee OPE is. It's not like, oh, it blows you away.
No, my neighbor's actually got the blower and he doesn't like it at all. Yeah. But I'm like, well, why don't you get rid of it? He's like, I already bought the thing and I'm past return date. You know what I mean? So, because he bought it at the end of last season. You know.
Yeah, and what sucks is, dude, I feel bad for Milwaukee because I don't want to say that to you guys, like, oh, their blowers suck, because they might be right around the corner with the next gen blower, which is pretty awesome.
Which Milwaukee tends to do that. Though.
Right. But they don't tend to push OPE, dude. They don't tend to push.
No, because I don't think that's their forefront. I think theirs is professional power tools where, you know,
and I agree.
TTI.
Milwaukee shouldn't be in the
has
OPE.
Their Milwaukee, so it's the parent company, TTI, said, let's Milwaukee professional, and we're going to do RYOBI homeowner. And that's a great way to do it.
And Rigid, it's the same company.
Kind of like
notice how you don't see any Rigid OPE, you do see a blower.
That is weird. Yes, you see a blower, but you don't see anything else from Rigid.
That's what this is going to take over. Yeah, because I think Rigid OPE would really start pushing in on Milwaukee's OPE. And dude, you guys, I just bought that pack out vacuum. Dude, I love that thing.
It doesn't matter if it's pack out or not. That vacuum is awesome. The only one that is actually better than that one is the Hilti one, but the Hilti one's twice the money.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
But the Hilti one, if you're looking for the best vacuum out there, it's that one.
I don't know, man.
Without a doubt.
The Milwaukee's pretty awesome.
I use the Milwaukee, and I love the Milwaukee. That's what I use around the house when I did my whole construction. The only thing that I didn't like about the Milwaukee vacuum was I broke the hose, and the hose is about $65 to replace on its own. So I was like, at that time,
no other hose fits?
No, at that time, just go out and get a new vacuum.
Yeah, that sucks.
But it's an awesome vacuum, and I had the old style one where the hose is on the outside, and it was more of a pain. You know, you had to open up the inside. Now the hose store's on the inside.
I know. I remember I bought one for my basement, and then I bought the pack out one like a week later. I got two of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want one for dirty jobs, one for cleaning out my car. Because I don't want to take the one in my car that I just sucked up all this drywall dust and steel shavings.
Right. Just take the nozzle and clean the nozzle.
Yeah, I just don't like that. I like, you know, hey, my car vacuum. Just like you today, that Heart vacuum, another TTI company.
Yeah,
the Heart vacuum, right? You're like, hey, we're gonna shoot the Heart vacuum today.
That's different.
You think, well, I want to take it home because I don't want dirtiness on my. And I agree. I'm the
got
same
brand
way.
New carpets,
dude.
Compared to our shop,
even if I didn't have brand new carpets, I would be the same way.
Well, I would too in my home because you know you lie on the carpet, you do stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like my cleaning lady one time, she's like, "Can I borrow your vacuum?" I'm like, no, you can't. Where are you taking it? You know, you're going to suck up other people's dirt.
That's the one thing that I see. So in the town I live in, there's people who get their houses, I mean, everywhere gets the house clean. But I see these people come in with the vacuums, dude. If someone cleaned my house, I'm like, you're not bringing in your vacuum.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want towels. Like, if you're cleaning my house, I just want that stuff in there. That's just whatever. It is.
Yeah.
I don't want that person's pet odor and stuff coming through into my house.
Man, you guys came for our string trimmer review video.
Now we're talking about vacuums. Vacuums, yeah.
All right, you guys. Peace. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for everything you guys do. Please like. Helps the algorithm. Please subscribe. I know this is boring, but you know what, dude? We're just sitting around talking. Why is this
boring? Let me ask you a question. I would want to know, why do you keep saying it's boring? If it's boring, why are we doing these videos? I don't think they're boring. Except
well, it's not boring. TV. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
I think you know what? It's good to get on your radar, and that's what we do. We're not sitting here telling you got to buy this. All we're trying to do is get products on your radar, and that's it. So
yeah, cool. Peace. Love you guys.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.